in this short video, I'd like to share with you how you can add a checkbox to a sheet and then how you can use that checkbox to control a calculation. Before I start the timer, I do want to make sure that I've shown you how to get the developer tab visible, because you need the developer tab because it has the insert option here that has the checkboxes. So right click on your ribbon and customize the ribbon, and you need to make sure the developer tab here is ticked. So tick it and then click OK, and then we're ready to go. So now we can start the clock. So I'm going to click the drop down. The checkbox is the third icon on the top row. Click that. You get to draw the checkbox. I'm going to draw it above cell B2. Whilst it's highlighted with these things around it, I'm going to click in the formula bar and just type equals B2. So that links the checkbox to cell B2. Hit enter. I'm going to get rid of the text here. Okay, so we're good. And what I'm going to do now is modify this formula, and I put if, and I'm going to click on B2. I'll use my arrow keys there, comma, and then go to the end there and a 0 and close the bracket. So if B2, we're going to do the calculation, otherwise we're not. So accept that. I'll stop the clock and I'll explain a few things. Okay, let's try it out. I'm going to click here, the tick, and there you can see it's a 10, and if I untick it, it goes to false. That does say false, by the way. I'll just move this out of the way. And over here, that says false. It's best practice to have the checkbox above the cell that it's linked to. But in this case, I just want to show you the true and the false. And so so true means you're going to apply it. False means you're not going to apply it. So I'll just move this back over here. Oh, I'll use that format. In the previous video, I showed you how to get the format to hide this entry. And it's Control 1. And we go custom and go into the general, and we do 1, 2, 3 semicolons in a row, and that clears it. And then we can move this back if I just grab it, and that's in the middle, and that's it. Now, just to explain what the true and the false mean. So true means we're going to apply it. False means we're not going to apply it. And so in the if function at the bottom here, you don't actually have to do if B2 equals true. That is redundant because the cell B2 has a true or a false in it, so you could just refer to cell B2. So if B2, then we do the GST calculation, otherwise, comma, we do a 0, and so that zeroes it. So you can see that works pretty well. Okay, thanks for watching.